On university tuition. Pablo Rodriguez and Mr. Champagne just reacted in Ottawa, slamming the Legault government's decision to double university tuition. And it does have an impact a lot for Anglophone universities. Don't you think that Quebec is going in the wrong direction and sending the wrong message and harming its own image?
Does Mr. Rodriguez care about the Francophone going to study in Western Canada and don't have any reciprocity with the tuition fees? I don't think so. So I call bullshit on this one.
But don't you think it can hurt
That's
Quebec's
quite my
image?
position.
It is, but I understand. But then, don't you think it can hurt Quebec's image on the national scene?
The tuition fees are still pretty, even if we double, it's still pretty low if you compare with the rest of Canada. So we support this measure, but we don't think it's a measure about the French vitality in Quebec. It doesn't have a big impact for us about French decline. But it's about equity. And again, I'm asking you to find any reciprocity in Alberta and Ontario and British Columbia. We don't have any equivalent. So the government has the right to do that, and I understand why they do this, but it's still pretty affordable to study in McGill and Concordia and Bishop. So let's have a good look on how it works in Canada with the higher education. Quebec is pretty generous for years, and now it's a little less generous. And we have a lot of people who come here because the tuition fees are low, and they doesn't want to live in Quebec. They want to study in Quebec because our joie de vivre. But it's about money too, so they need to pay what it costs.